Hello and welcome to a new video here on my channel. Here at commaikEnglish, I have been laying this basement, which extends up to 7 meters underground, for a good year. Dry. You can clearly see the injection containers in the walls that have been consistently injecting the liquid for over a year. Give walls. Normally, I wanted to provide an update on the project drying the basement only after a year give, but we had over 100 liters of rain per square meter in the last few days. This naturally also has an impact on this basement. I will show you the effects of that shortly. Stay tuned. I am now in the basement under the basement, and you can see that water has already collected in the corners. The exterior walls of the basement have been dried out. However, only up to approximately a height of this area. The ground edge is located at the bottom edge of the window. My pump has just started right now and is emptying the drainage pit. What happened? It has rained an unbelievable amount in the last few days. Good 100 liters, even more, have come down here. The water has slightly found its way into the basement on this weather side of the house. Along the walls down to the foundation. Then the following happens there. The water flows gently and smoothly, in a manner that is very much like a natural river, simply through the wall. The water collects here in this collection basin, and then gradually flows through the holes in the drainage pipe, is pumped out by the pump. The pump currently activates every 2 to 3 minutes, and reliably ensures that the water is being pumped out. In recent years, the water had sometimes risen up to the 2. Stairs are dammed up. In this regard, I already have a small success to report, but when I look at this area, everything is wet. The water finds its way. I cannot further optimize the drying from the outside. For that, I would need to uncover the entire area from the outside again. Because these walls are not built stably, the risk of the wall collapsing is simply high. Too high. I will create a base area outside that reinforces the wall by a good meter. I find the question much more interesting. What effect has my drying out had on the walls? The water mainly comes through the wall in the lower area. If I just go a little higher, I have a small test bore in this particular masonry area. Slightly made. I think it is, as you can see, indeed abundantly clear that there are small water droplets everywhere here in this particular area. This area has become waterproof and water repellent due to the liquid. The condensate from the humid air down here collects here, condensing on the wall, and beads off downwards. The moisture no longer penetrates the wall. It gets even more extreme up here indeed. Here was the old basement ceiling. I just tore that down. Here too indeed, the small water droplets can be seen very clearly. The area above this zone was filled several times, 4 to 5 times, with the refilled injection bottles, sealed. At some point, the point was reached, and the bottles stopped emptying. The wall was saturated. The humidity has been reduced to approximately 60% in the meantime. Currently, I have approximately a humidity of 80% in the upper area, and right here, in the damp area of 90%. However, as you can see, I am also standing in the water. This short video is meant to give you a very brief update. As I promised, I will make a comprehensive and detailed summary after 1 year. Because by then, I would like to install a new basement ceiling. The pump has started up again because the water in my drainage pipe has reached the appropriate level. Has reached height. The pump is a replacement model unit because the first pump was unfortunately damaged. She performs her work very reliably. I am satisfied with this submersible pump. You can find the corresponding link to the pump in the description under the video. I will continue my moisture log diligently and provide an update to you again after a year to take into account in the evaluation of this project, but I was sure that you definitely want to see this waterfall in my basement. It is quite amazing how the water flows into the basement. Unfortunately, some houses in the area have completely flooded. I got off quite well, luckily. You can find the first videos of my project drying out the basement in the playlist. Under the video, in the description, I am looking forward to your reactions and comments, and say goodbye until next time. Once